Hi friends, welcome to my vlog. I am Happy, a self-taught artist, and I am now working as a freelance children's book illustrator and a graphic designer. For the last 3 years, when I decided to quit my corporate job and pursue a creative career, I have illustrated 12 books. And until now, looking at them is still hard to believe and a very humbling experience. This video, I will be sharing with you the process that I took when I illustrated Ellis the Zombie Goes to Kindergarten and how I came across Jessica Vaughn, the author of the book. And I just received my copy because when the book was released, I was actually in the Philippines, and I thought it would be more convenient and faster if I receive it when I arrive here in Belgium. And it's also the best time to promote it because it's spooky month. Jessica posted on Facebook that she was looking for an illustrator, and I responded on her post. And actually, it doesn't mean immediately that you respond, you immediately get a callback, or like it's quite not really a competition, but expect that there's a lot of comments as well from other artists. So it's very important that you need to have a catchy portfolio. So I responded on her post, and I put there that I'm interested in her project, and then she can look at my profile, and I put the links of my website. And then after a few days, I got a response that Jessica visited my website and she sent me an inquiry email, which was really great. But it doesn't immediately mean that you get the project, so you still need to get to know each other. So it's very important for me to set up a call immediately with the author because I want to get to know them. It's really fun talking to the authors because you get to know it's really important for us to get to know the idea of the story, how it all started, what's their inspiration. For self-published authors, mostly it is dedicated for their kids, which is really cute, and I love it so much. And if it's dedicated to their children, I always love to know what were their favorite books, their favorite characters. Then this really helps me a lot create a vision of what they want to happen with the book. It doesn't mean that when we ask references or inspiration of the book that we're going to copy it. However, we're just, steal like an artist, get their idea, get what they like, and then make a version out of it. We also have to remember that if an author reaches out to us, that also means that they like your art, that they like your style. So also trust your creative instincts in approaching to children's book. And another important thing to remember is that that's for me, when I illustrate a children's book, I have to remember that this is not my story. This is the story of an author who trusted my vision and to bring their imagination or their stories to life. So you can put a lot of your own creativity in it, but really, as much as possible, involve your authors during the creation. And this is how we do it. So once we get the green signal from the author that all the paperwork are done, like the contracts, the agreements, and you're about to before commencing the project, it is important to create a mood board. And this is where we come up to an understanding of the visual guide or the visual direction of the story. And this book was quite challenging for me, honestly, because it's a boy. And if you notice, all of the children's book that I have I had Yikes the Dinosaurs, but it's a zombie, and all of my illustrations are all whimsical and magical. So I took this opportunity and this challenge to go a little bit out of my creative comfort zone. But anyway, it was really exciting to work on it. Now this is the mood board that I ended up creating after our meeting, and luckily for this book, Jessica already had a rough sketch of Ellis, and all I had to do was base his character on that drawing. My creative process goes in 4 important steps: sketch, color block, render, and compilation. Before I proceed to each step, I want to make sure that the author is happy, especially with the color combinations. For my tools, I typically use Procreate for the first 3 steps, And for designing the cover, I use Adobe Illustrator in a separate file. To compile the book's interior, I export all the Procreate files into PSD files and use Adobe InDesign where the illustrations meet the text. During the sketch phase though, I already plan where the text will go, ensuring readability. I hope this video has been helpful to you, especially if you're a self-taught artist like me. My goal is to show you that it's possible, even if it's not perfect. The fear of reaching out and the possibility of rejection are normal, but they are part of our journey, and that's what makes our story unique and beautiful. Remember that this process also for children's book illustration is not set in stone. Every artist has their own style and technique, and there's always room to improve the process along the way. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up. Thanks for giving me this creative journey a more fulfilling experience. You can also find me on Patreon and Instagram. Thanks for joining me on this creative journey. Bye! See you on my next video.